Hey y'all, how's everybody doing tonight? So I started this project over here and I didn't film it. Not that I didn't think to film it, I just didn't know what I was getting ready to do. So I didn't want to have to take any longer than I needed to. So, get down here on the ground. We got some new friends over here at the house today. Yep, those are rabbits. French Angora, to be exact. I don't remember their names, so sorry. This is the little doe. And here's our buck over here. He's a good looking fella, isn't he? Told Rowan I wouldn't mind having a hat out of that, because that's what she got him for. She's gonna comb their fur out and spin it in the yarn and make stuff out of it. So, but I'm gonna build a rabbit hutch over here. Here's the framework. The research I've been doing online, the majority of people use it like a hanging. Most of those folks have barns or whatever. I don't have a barn, so I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm just going to create a shelter and hang it from it. Let me see how this really going to work here. So, here's my materials. So I went to Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply got this welded wire. This is 25 feet of 1x2 welded wire. It's 24 inches wide. This is going to be the sides. I got a 1.5x1 welded wire for the floor, and this is 30 inches wide. So it's going to be 30 inches wide. How am I going to say this? It's going to be 30 by 3 feet by 24. I don't know how you say that. So that's it. This is my first time building a cage myself, because I priced them. They're god awful expensive. So we're going to use this wire, these J clips, and these J clip pliers, and hopefully I don't make a fool out of myself. This is probably going to take a few days. It's like 6:30 in the evening. I've been waiting on Amazon to deliver. They didn't have any pliers at my local farm and feed store. They didn't have anything at Rural King. Rural King didn't have nothing for rabbits. Either they were out or just don't have any. I don't know which is which. But their shelves were empty. It's probably going to take me a few days to get this together. I got my basic frame, so this is this is the bottom. You're going to have the sides, so it's going to be a wire box. That wire box That wire box is going to hang off of here. Hang off of here with a hook. It's going to hit right down here. So it's going to back itself up against that, and then there's going to be another wire hook over here holding it, and this is going to be open so that all their droppings are going to go down. This is going to have a roof on it. I haven't decided actually where it's going to go. I'm pretty sure that we're going to put it back here against the shed. Now, that wall is facing south. However, we got tons of shade back here for them. And my biggest thing is I want to make sure we keep them out of the wind of the winter. So yeah, we want to keep them out of the wind of the winter. Again, it's my project. I'm going to start breaking it out probably after work. Like I said, it's 6:30, almost 7 o'clock right now. Sun's heading down, so I'm not going to have much time to work on this. I built this frame in about an hour. I didn't film it because I didn't really know what I was going to do. It's kind of making it up as I go. But that's most of my projects, make them up as I go, right? Anyway, let's get at this, and I might have to wait. I don't have all the tools. I need some dikes or something to cut that wire, because these wire snips just ain't working. They don't fit in here real well. So I might have to use a side grinder. Maybe I'll use a side grinder. I should still have some dikes. Anyway, we'll see. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back at this again today. Let's get to it. It's a little tough. Anyway, we'll keep at it. I got one more of those. That's the top and the bottom. I got another roll in the truck. That's only 10 feet. So, and they're 3 feet. So let's cut out another one, and we'll get working on the sides. So our next part, we're going to make the sides. So I have this here for the sides, which is 1 by 2 welded wire. Again, I've never done this before. Watched some videos and read a few articles, and the majority of the people take this and bend it, as opposed to cutting it into lengths for sides. So I'm going to go ahead and bend it and hope for the best. Maybe I should have started with this. Okay, so all this thing goes together with are these J clips and these pliers. These are little, we got a little, or J. Damn it. Just a little sheet metal piece. Probably a waste product for somebody. And you put it in here like this and you clamp her in. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, we're back. It's been a few days. So we got to get this roof on. I actually did some work on this off camera because it was getting rainy and it started getting dark. So here's what we got so far. So I got the cages done. As you see, the cages go kind of just sit in there. There are hooks in which they sit on, and I'll demonstrate that in a bit. But we're gonna be putting the roof on today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so about 4 a.m. or so. So we got to hurry up and get this roof on, and then we'll show you how the whole setup works and whatnot. You ready, Sue?
I am. Let's roll.
So we're going to show the operation of these right now. So as you see, we had these hooks right here, which those cages go through and sit on, and then they have this board right here in which it backs up to, which keeps it steady. And to pull them out, go ahead, Sue. You just kind of lift up, pull out, and down, and back it right out. Yeah, I mean, you could set it. You could, unless you. All right, you got it.
Them out there. My only problem is getting them down on the ground because of the placement of my hands.
And you can set him like right on top of her cage so you can get a better handle on it.
Oh yeah, much better. There.
Yeah.
All right. Oh. Stomp.
So that's how the cage and I call this a lean-to, operate. Pretty easy peasy. Picked it up on the internet, no big deal. And this is just a frame to hold a roof. See, when that's happening, you're getting it in a bind. See, you're getting too far away. You want to stay flush against
it.
And it doesn't. I mean, you don't have to take big, nice and easy. You ain't even got to put a lot of pressure on it. It just goes.
Oh. Here, I think I had to work hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. I love that little saw.
My stamina is sucky.
Here, knock it out.
I'm an old lady out of shape.
when we're building the chicken coop, Jaden says, "Where's your Japanese spatula?" I'm like, "What?" He meant the pull saw.
My
but-
grandson. He likes to help Eric.
Not so much anymore. He's a teenager.
Yeah, now he wants nothing to do with anything.
So this whole area back here where we're at is basically the line between. This is the line between us and the neighbors. The hutch itself is on our property, but as you'll see down through here, see the tree line is kind of where the property line is. But all of this over here I cleaned up because I knew I was going to be working back here. There was all kinds of trash, bottles and cans and just junk. And I'm sure it was whoever had rented our house prior to us. Just threw stuff back here, so I cleaned it all up. Looks a lot better. All right, you like that?
Yeah. I like that whole magnetic thing. It scares me like it's gonna break my wrist.
Good.
Terrifies me. Like it's gonna whip around, it's gonna break my wrist, I'm gonna be in a cast and bang.
That one's gonna go like in between.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
I mean, you're good, right?
He weighs a little more. He's standing at the back of the cage right now. I feel like I can't see it. It's the problem there with my arm. I have to look under.
Rabbits. They're delicious. I'm not allowed to eat these ones. All right, y'all. So that's the rabbit hutch or rabbit enclosure or whatever we're calling it. I hope there's enough here for a video. Like I said, it got late the other night, and putting those cages together was kind of tedious work, and it was just making clips, making panels, making clips, and stretching it around, and it was pretty easy. I did make it was pretty easy. I want to try doing just the 4 walls, the top and the bottom, as separate pieces and see how that looks. But this bending method worked pretty good, and it feels pretty sturdy. I'm just curious of what making separate walls and floor and ceiling, or how that, what's the rigidity of that type of structure, if it works better or not. This is obviously less work. And there's a lot of clips. Those J clips ain't no joke. Clip, 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 clip. It was fun. Anyway, new experience. So like I said, this is the new rabbit hutch or rabbit enclosure. We will be adding like sidewalls. Probably using like fence pickets. Probably using fence pickets like we did on the chicken coop. I think that'll look good. And they'll go on the outside here all the way down, or at least down a good bit. I guess the idea is to keep the rabbits out of the wind during the winter. So we'll do that, and this is north, and wind comes out of that way, so I figure this is a good spot for these guys. We'll see. I don't know much about rabbits. I don't know that Sue does either, but we'll be learning about rabbits here real quick. Now here we are at the end of September, beginning of October. It's going to be getting cool, so we'll see what we got. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.